Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D, about to react to this video by Antonio Talks. It's titled Tokens Keep Getting Spent. Oh, and we got Candace Owens in the thumbnail. I hope this tweet is fake. Donald Trump saying this about her, but maybe it's not. Let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
Throughout the lifespan of Black MAGA, eventually they are going to get their real wake-up call. So we got a tweet right here from a guy. He said, "Going to have some fun traveling today." This is a Black Trump supporter, and I've seen his clip before. This man is one of the biggest bootlickers in the world. And he has a Trump 2028 hat on. It says, "It's all about Jesus." Look at one of the replies, bro. It ain't funny, bro, but it's funny. These be the people that they love to twerk for and claim, oh, they're not racist. They only act this way because Black people are stupid and don't know how to behave. The truth is, bro, whenever you step out of line and do something they don't agree with, their true colors will show. Check this one out right here, y'all. As a Black American, I would be honored to fight side by side with you, brothers, just like when you fought to free the slaves. Buddy ended up replying, "Us whites got this. You can help by packing your bags and getting off our land." These be the niggas they be twerking for, y'all. Candace Owens is in the same boat. She recently got her Negro wake-up call. I do remember back in 2019, 2020, there was a picture with her, Kanye West, and Charlie Kirk. I didn't know it at the time, and they had on all these MAGA hats. She was out here tweaking, talking crazy. She was one of the first Black Trump supporters that I've seen, actually. Fast forward to 2026, and with everything happening with Charlie Kirk's death, and just the administration in general, Candace has been speaking out against it. And like we just seen with those tweets, the moment you step out of line and say something that they don't like or do something that they don't like, their true colors show. So on Twitter, the official president of the United States, right? Just to clarify again, the president of the United States, the big man in charge, he tweeted this: "Candace Owens' stock, which was never very high, has fallen a long way. Her attack on the First Lady of France is despicable. I believe in this case, without verification, she is an extremely low IQ individual." Low IQ. Dog whistle. Whenever they mention IQs, it's a dog whistle. And then he ended up posting a little I don't know where this photo is even from.
Why
right?
she
looks I don't know what the hell is going on with Candace right here. But Val personally your time in with this on his official Twitter page, y'all. Just a sidetrack. Can y'all imagine if former President Barack Obama did this? Can you imagine the criticism and he's unperfect? Like, can y'all imagine the type of shit he would have been getting? Now, another woman called Candace Owens out. A lady by the name of Laura Loomer, a.k.a. Jigsaw. This one, it wasn't even a dog whistle. She was just blatantly racist with it.
And for some reason, there's a lot of people that are really afraid of this nappy-headed Black bitch who just has a lot to say but not really a lot to offer. So I'm not afraid of Candace Owens, and
what I'm afraid of is your fucking face, you ugly ass hoe. Please do not torture us again by hopping on camera and forcing us to watch that. My God, her face is fucked.
Hey, I don't get surprised by nothing these folks say. And I'm not sure exactly Laura Loomer's position. I'll put it on the screen. But if she's associated anything with Trump, I mean, y'all, we know we've been telling y'all this shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? It's hard for me to feel bad for Candace Owens. These were the people that she tried to defend. They were the ones screaming that racism isn't real. It's not about the color of your skin. It's about the character. But as I keep stating, once you do something out of line, their true colors will show. And the thing that I hate about America, they just don't want to state the obvious. Racism, it's rampant. It's real. Y'all don't like Black people. Why do y'all gotta keep tap dancing around it? I am more comfortable with a blatant racist than someone who is going to play in my face and act like they like me. Now for the rest of this video, dog, let's talk about Uncle Ruckus in the flesh, y'all. I mean, he looks just like Uncle Ruckus, acts like him too. A few days ago now, the Supreme Court essentially lowered the value of the Black vote. They gutted a certain section out of the Civil Rights Act of 1965 that our ancestors fought and shed blood to get. They took a portion of it away. And with Clarence Thomas being a part of the Supreme Court, he voted in favor of it. He was one of the go-ahead votes, the only Black man on this board. I want to show y'all this clip of Clarence Thomas. And this was before the Civil Rights Act thing happened. Clarence Thomas torches progressivism as a threat to America.
Progressivism seeks to replace the basic premises of the Declaration of Independence and hence our form of government. It holds that our rights and our dignities come not from...
I'm gonna pause.
I'm just hearing the the Uncle Ruckus instrumental that plays. That that's what I'm hearing.
So he's talking down on progressism. However you pronounce the shit. But progressivism is the exact reason that you are able to sit in that seat. Progressivism is the same reason you're able to have a white wife. And the thing about this guy is that Clarence started off a black nationalist. I'm talking about he was on the timing of like Malcolm X, black separation, black people need to be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? On that type of timing.
If Clarence Thomas has 0 haters, I have died and gone to glory. I hate Clarence Thomas because he may be the most hypocritical person to ever live. Clarence Thomas, who might be the most conservative member of the United States Supreme Court, was once a black nationalist and activist. You look at Clarence Thomas now, you wouldn't imagine that he was born.
Are you sure? What if? Because I remember reading that the government would place spies in certain positions and try to make it seem like, oh yeah, we're with the Black Panther Party, you know, so they were really there to spy on them and watch them report back what they were doing. So maybe that was his position. He was probably tap dancing back then.
Point, Georgia in 1948, a predominantly black town founded by freed slaves. You wouldn't imagine that he started elementary school right before Brown v. Board of Education was passed. You wouldn't imagine that in college he founded a black student union, idolized Malcolm X.
Once again, progressive.
Because that doesn't make sense. It just doesn't logically make sense for somebody to be in this deep and this devoted to a cause and then completely flip. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's possible, obviously, but that's just where my brain is going, that he was undercover. And sometimes when you get undercover, they go in deep, okay? You seen some of these movies? Okay, I'm thinking of In Too Deep, actually. You know, that one movie with Omar Epps. Anyway, so sometimes they go very deep undercover to where they are in, you know, these spaces for years and doing a lot of things to really, you know, create this image that, you know, that they are a part of these organizations or whatever, just so they can take all of their findings back to the government so they can really keep tabs on these groups. So I think that's what he was doing.
I don't know how to pronounce the fucking word.
Okay, move on, brother.
Progressism is the reason that he was able to move up. I don't get it. You've benefited from it. He has the crab in the barrel mindset. He's like, okay, me as a black man, I got to this level. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here with y'all. I'm comfortable. We need to make sure nobody else gets up here. So I'm gonna be the most like. What the man? And these be the only black people that him, Thomas Sowell, like they love bringing up these raccoon ass niggas that don't stand for us. And I find it funny that most of them have white partners. You know, they claim that it's not about race, but they always got a person of the, you know what I'm saying? They always got a white partner. Candace Owens got a white man. He got a white wife. Thomas Sowell got a white wife. Why none of these people can find black people that think like
they can find them.
Because there are multiple. But you know,
and protested on behalf of the Black Panthers. Wouldn't imagine that he went to Yale Law School because of an affirmative action program. Wouldn't imagine that he's the one that replaced Thurgood Marshall on the Supreme Court. He was nominated to the Supreme Court in 1991 by Big Bush, and in the last 35 years, he has sat on the wrong end in cases that involve peeling back our rights surrounding affirmative action. A funny story, Clarence actually met his white wife at an affirmative action conference in 1986 because they both opposed affirmative action. The jokes write themselves. Anyway, continue. Birthright citizenship, women's reproductive rights, and our voting rights. Clarence Thomas has been a Supreme Court justice for 35 years, making him the longest tenured justice, meaning that our lives are essentially in the hands of the world's biggest hypocrite.
And to end this video, I just want to talk about the current status of America.
All right, y'all check out his vid to hear the rest of his thoughts. I will link it down below. But yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, yeah, this is the thing when, you know, you have these people who are tap dancing for these certain groups and thinking like, yeah, I'm one of the good ones. Look, do y'all like me? Okay, I'll be over here with y'all. Yeah, I don't need to be with those black people. Yeah, as soon as they do or say something that, you know, these groups and these people don't like, it's like you're just an N-word like the rest of them. So it's like you don't get no special privileges or treatment at all. So it's just embarrassing to see them tap dance so much. But yeah, I mean, they're getting what they deserved. Just what they deserve. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.